Okay, so once again, good morning everyone. As what I told you, we'll have our summative test number 5 for Philippine politics and governance. For test 1, just write the letter in your respective answer sheet. You can post the video in every item so that you can analyze the question. So these are the questions for our summative test number 5, Evolution of Philippine Politics and Governance. So, test 1, multiple choice type of test. Number 1, it is Spanish system or policy introduced by them in the Philippines that relocation of natives or local inhabitants into towns or pueblos. A. Fala. B. Bandala. C. Reduction. D. Tobacco monopoly. Again, you can post the video if you want. Number 2, the name barangay originated from a Malay word balangay which means blank. A. Pamboat. B. Sailboat. C. Motorboat. D. Canoe. Okay, so you can post the video if you want for every item. Number 3, from 1565 to 1821, Philippines as a colony of Spain was governed by blank. A. Governor General. B. Archbishop of Manila. C. Viceroy of Mexico. D. Encomendero. For number 4, what was the earliest form of government among the Filipinos? A. Sultanate. B. Barangay. C. Encomienda. D. Pueblo. So just write the letter of your answer in your respective answer sheet. Number 5, who ruled the barangay during the pre-colonial period? A. Gobernadorcillo. B. Raha or Dato. C. Encomendero. D. Cabeza de Barangay. So just write the letter in your 1/2 lengthwise. So this is for summative test number 5. Number 6, is considered as the king's representative and the highest ranking official in the Philippines. A. Archbishop. B. Viceroy of Mexico. C. Governor General. D. Visitador. Okay, number 7. The Tejeros Convention resulted in the election of whom as president? A. Andres Bonifacio. B. Mariano Trias. C. Emilio Aguinaldo. D. Artemio Ricarte. Number 8. The Magdalo faction was led by blank. A. Andres Bonifacio. B. Emilio Aguinaldo. C. Mariano Alvarez. D. Artemio Ricarte. Number 9. What event marked the start of Philippine Revolution in 1896? A. Battle of Tiranpas. B. Tejeros Convention. C. Cry of Balintawak or Pugadlawin. D. Execution of Rizal. Number 10. Who founded the Katipunan? A. Emilio Aguinaldo. B. Andres Bonifacio. C. Jose Rizal. D. Mariano Alvarez. 11. The first Spanish Governor General in the history of the Philippines. A. Magellan. B. Humabon. C. Juan Salcedo. D. Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. For number 12, erected by Magellan in Cebu to mark the first conversion of the Filipinos. A. Fort San Pedro. B. Image of Santo Niño. C. Cross. D. None of the above. So if the slide is too fast, you can pause the video in every item. Or you can stop the video. Number 13, the propaganda movement inspired blank. A. Encomienda reforms. B. The rise of Filipino nationalism. C. Spanish colonization. D. Galleon trade expansion. So if the video was too fast, you can pause the question in every item. Number 14, what was the main educational institution during the Spanish era? A. Public schools. B. Church-run schools. C. Military academies. D. Katipunan schools. Number 15. What replaced the encomienda system? A. Provincial and Pueblo organization. B. American government. C. Barangay government. D. Communist rule. Let's proceed to number 16. S1, multiple choice. Why was the encomienda system abolished? A. Spain lost to Britain. B. The King of Spain ordered its end due to abuses. C. The native requested independence. D. The friars revolted. Question number 17. Cabeza means blank, which is the root of the Filipino word cabecera. A. Hand. B. Head. C. Town. D. Rule. Number 18. The unit of government of the early Filipinos was called blank. A. Ayuntamiento. B. Munisipyo. C. Barangay. D. Poblasyon. Number 19. What was the purpose of the encomienda system? A. To promote independence. B. To reward loyal Spanish subjects. C. To abolish slavery. D. To separate church and state. Number 20. Which group resisted complete subjugation by Spain? A. Tagalogs. B. Visayans. C. Moros o Mindanao and Sulu. D. Ilocanos. 21. The city that was founded in 1571 that became the capital of Spanish rule in the Philippines. A. Cavite. B. Cebu. C. Manila or Intramuros. D. Iloilo. 22. Who established the first permanent Spanish settlement in Cebu in 1565? A. Ferdinand Magellan. B. Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. C. Andres Bonifacio. D. Emilio Aguinaldo. Number 23. During succession, if the dato had no male heir, who could inherit leadership? A. The eldest daughter. B. The governor general. C. The friar. D. Any Spanish soldier. Number 24. The dato's main duty was to blank. A. Collect taxes for Spain. B. Enforce religious laws. C. Rule and promote his people's welfare. D. Trade with Chinese merchants. 25. The barangay was usually composed of how many families? A. 10 to 20. B. 30 to 100. C. 200 to 300. D. 500 to 1,000. Let's proceed to number 26. How did the shift from the barangay system to the Spanish colonial government affect Filipino leadership? A. It preserved the dato's autonomy. B. It transformed hereditary leadership into appointed position. C. It empowered local chieftains more. D. It gave the barangay independence. So you can post the video. 27. Why did friars gain significant influence in the Spanish colonial government? A. They spoke local languages and managed communities. B. They were elected by the people. C. They controlled the military. D. They replaced the governor general. 28. What was a major consequence of the abuses in the encomienda system? A. Strengthened loyalty to Spain. B. Decline in population and rise of revolts. C. Growth of local industries. D. End of Catholicism. 29. Which event demonstrated the internal conflict among Filipino revolutionaries? A. Crayo Balintawak. B. Tejeros Convention. C. Execution of Rizal. D. Battle of San Juan del Monte. Last number for test 1. The division between Magdalo and Magdiwang reflects what broader challenge in Philippine history? A. Lack of resources. B. Internal disunity among leaders. C. Failure of Spanish colonization. D. Religious conflict. So that would be the last question for test 1, multiple choice type of test. So again, just write the letter of your answer. For test 2, true or false test, read each statement carefully. Write true if the statement is correct and false if it is incorrect. The barangay was the earliest form of government in the Philippines during the pre-colonial period. That is for number 31. So number 31. So just write true or false if the statement is correct or incorrect. The dato's position was always elected by the people of the barangay. The dato's position was always elected by the people of the barangay. So, if the statement is correct, write true. If the statement is incorrect, write false. 33. Miguel Lopez de Legazpi established the first permanent Spanish settlement in Cebu in 1565. Miguel Lopez de Legazpi established the first permanent Spanish settlement in Cebu in 1565. Okay, let's proceed to 34. Again, true or false test. The Muslims of Mindanao and Sulu were completely subdued by the Spanish colonizers. The Muslims of Mindanao and Sulu were completely subdued by the Spanish colonizers. 35. The encomienda system was a land grant system that often led to the exploitation of native Filipinos. The encomienda system was a land grant system that often led to the exploitation of native Filipinos. 36. The Katipunan was a secret society founded by Emilio Aguinaldo to fight for Philippine independence. The Katipunan was a secret society founded by Emilio Aguinaldo to fight for Philippine independence. 37. The cry of Balintawak or Pugadlawin was a symbolic act of defiance that ignited the Philippine Revolution. 38. The Magdiwang faction supported Emilio Aguinaldo as supreme leader of the revolution. The Magdiwang faction supported Emilio Aguinaldo as the supreme leader of the revolution. 39. The Tejeras Convention led to the election of Emilio Aguinaldo as president of the revolutionary government. 40. Andres Bonifacio was executed after the leadership conflict following the Tejeras Convention. Andres Bonifacio was executed after the leadership conflict following the Tejeros Convention. So that would be all for summative test number 5.